What's going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams here with The Distance, doing a post-fight video for pretty much a matchup of the year candidate already. This is Luis Concepcion versus Hernan Marquez. Matchup took place on Saturday. It was on Saturday, and my question is this: why the hell couldn't this be on the undercard of Giovanni Segura, Alvin Calderon too? This matchup was just a pure 100% appetite for destruction type matchup. And I'm using the term appetite for destruction because the song's in my head. I heard it on the radio on the way here. But the NWA song, not the album by Guns N' Roses in '87. But anyway, that's besides the point. But it was just a total appetite for destruction in this matchup. Both guys wanted to hurt each other. Both guys wanted to put each other away. And both guys pretty much fought. If you look at it closely, both guys just fought tactically. It was just as tactical as much as it was a fight. The fight turned into a boxing match. The fighting turned into boxing. The boxing turned back into fighting and back to boxing. It was a very interesting matchup. The first couple of rounds, I did give to Concepcion because he did control those rounds. He controlled it. Controlled the action. He put Marquez down despite the fact that he went down himself. Towards the end of the round. And I did give the round to Concepcion. Second round I gave to Concepcion. He did unload, a bunch of punches on him. Third round, Marquez pretty much tied it up with the knockdown at the very beginning of the round. And the fourth and fifth round started to slow down a little bit. And it wasn't as chaotic as the first three rounds, where both guys were pretty much trying to fight each other, and Marquez was kind of trying to get that point back. And then round five, the pace started to slow down. Marquez started to box a little more, but there were little spurts where they would fight, and you could tell after round two that Concepcion was a little tired, because he started to look for the right. He was trying to jab and set up the straight right to the body, and he knew he wasn't going to take him out, up top. He wasn't going to take him out with a headshot. He started to go to the body. He started trying to walk him down with the jab and go into the body. But every time he would go down to the body, that counter right hook landed, and it landed at least 70-80% of the time. Every time he tried to shoot that straight right to the body, he kept getting countered. And Marquez started to move more and set up his shots a little more, towards the later stages of the fight. And then round 9, Concepcion came out. He came out fast, and and controlled the pace. So I gave him round 9. Round 10, I gave to Marquez. He knocked him down, and it made Concepcion come more aggressive. It made him come more aggressive, and his eye was just swelling up to where he couldn't even see those right-hand counters because they were landing so accurately. And unfortunately, the fight ended right before the 11th round started on swelling, and it was a technical knockout victory or technical knockout stoppage, whatever you call it, for Marquez. Unfortunately, a great fight had to end that way, but also it's for the safety of Concepcion. So hopefully, we see a rematch. I would love to see a rematch to this fight, just because this is just pure action. And even though these guys aren't, top level, A level contenders or whatever, it was still a great fight. And this is, one of the reasons I love boxing, is because no matter what level you are, anybody can put together some of the best fights. This was, hands down, one of the best boxing matches this year. It was a boxing match as well as a fight, but it turned over. It could have been either way, and my hat goes off to both fighters because they both played. They both put it all on the line in this matchup, and this is, to me, is a reminder of why I love the sport so much. So if you haven't looked at the matchup, check it out. But anyway, guys, that was The Distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.